You're watching your favorite Netflix show on your foldable phone, but those ugly black bars are still there. The screen is big, but the actual video is tiny. Your expensive foldable suddenly feels like a regular phone with extra steps. Samsung has heard that frustration loud and clear. The company is reportedly working on a brand new foldable that could completely change how we think about this category. The Samsung Galaxy Widefold. This isn't just another concept buried in a lab. Samsung has already registered the device for multiple regions, and early details suggest it's built specifically to fix the biggest complaint people have with today's foldables. In this video, we're breaking down everything we know about the Samsung Galaxy Widefold, how it's different from the Galaxy Z Fold series, and why it could redefine the future of foldable phones. If you care about foldable tech, watch this till the end. Let's start with the obvious question. Why does Samsung even need a Widefold when they already have the Galaxy Z Fold lineup? It all comes down to one simple problem that's annoyed foldable users for years: aspect ratio. Current Z Fold devices are tall and narrow. When you unfold them to watch a movie or a YouTube video, you still end up with black bars and wasted space. You've got this huge inner display, but most of the time, your content only uses a portion of it. It feels like you're paying for screen size you're not really getting. The Samsung Galaxy Widefold is designed to change that. According to reports from ET News, the Galaxy Widefold will feature a 7.6-inch inner display with a 4:3 aspect ratio. That 4:3 ratio is the real game changer here. It's much closer to how a lot of videos, apps, and productivity tools are formatted, which means less wasted space and a more natural viewing experience. On the outside, the Galaxy Widefold is rumored to have a 5.4-inch cover screen. That makes it more compact and comfortable to use when folded, instead of feeling tall, skinny, and awkward in one hand. Think of it as a foldable that finally prioritizes content consumption first, productivity second, rather than the other way around. Now, this isn't just rumor-level stuff. We have some concrete signs that Samsung is getting serious. Leaked entries from the GSMA database show multiple model numbers for the Galaxy Widefold, suggesting a true global release. Here's how it breaks down. SMF9710 reportedly for China, SMF971W for Canada, SMF971U, and SMF971U1 for the US, with U1 likely being the unlocked versions UM971N for South Korea, SMF971B. For other global markets, when Samsung is planning this many regional variants, it means they're not testing the waters. They're preparing for a worldwide launch. Even more interesting are the production numbers. Industry sources suggest Samsung is planning around 1 million units of the Galaxy Widefold. That might sound small compared to mainstream smartphones, but in the foldable world, that's a big statement. For reference, previous experimental foldables and special editions were only produced in the hundreds of thousands. 1 million units signals one thing. Samsung believes there's real demand for a wider, more content-friendly foldable. The timing is also very strategic. Rumors about Apple's foldable, often called the iPhone Fold, have been circulating for a while. If Apple does step into the foldable space, you can bet they'll lean heavily into design, media consumption, and ecosystem integration. By pushing out the Galaxy Widefold now, Samsung is staking a claim on this Widefold form factor before Apple shows its hand. This is classic Samsung. Don't wait for Apple to define the category. Define it first. So how exactly is the Galaxy Widefold different from the Z Fold series? The core difference is that 4:3 aspect ratio on the inner display. When you unfold the phone, you don't get a weird tall tablet shape. You get a more balanced, almost square canvas that's far better for movies and TV shows, YouTube, and streaming, gaming, multitasking, and split-screen apps browsing, reading, and social media. The 5.4-inch cover screen also matters. Current foldables can feel too tall when closed, making typing and one-handed use uncomfortable. A more compact outer display could solve one of the biggest real-world complaints: foldables that are powerful but not practical. Leaked info suggests Samsung has already started internal testing of the Galaxy Widefold alongside the Galaxy Z Fold 8 and Galaxy Z Flip 8. These devices have reportedly shown up on Samsung's own test servers running One UI 9.1 particular model. Number SMF971U was spotted on US test servers, strongly indicating active development. That usually means we're moving closer to an official reveal, possibly at Samsung's next big Unpacked event, where they typically showcase new foldables. But hardware is only half the story. For a device like the Galaxy Widefold, software optimization is critical. One UI 9 is expected to bring features tailored specifically for this new form factor: smarter multitasking on the wider 4:3 inner display, better app scaling so apps don't look stretched or boxed in, enhance media playback to minimize black bars, and wasted space, improved layout for productivity apps, note-taking, and document viewing. Samsung has been refining its foldable software experience for years. The Widefold gives them a chance to show just how far they've come. The competitive landscape makes all of this even more compelling. Brands like OPPO have already proven there's demand for more compact, wider foldables with their Find series. Those devices have been praised for feeling more natural as phones when closed and more balanced when open. Samsung clearly took note stop by introducing the Galaxy Widefold. Samsung is not only responding to user complaints, but also positioning itself strongly against both existing competitors and any future foldables from Apple or other brands. From a user experience standpoint, the Galaxy Widefold could appeal to a lot of different people. Content creators get a wider canvas for editing video, photos, and social content. Business and productivity users get better document viewing, multitasking, and presentation options. Gamers get a more immersive, less cramped experience with fewer odd aspect ratio compromises. Casual users benefit from more comfortable reading, browsing, video calls, and social media. And because internal testing usually happens months before a public launch, seeing the device in Samsung's test systems now suggests a reveal could be closer than we think. If Samsung follows its usual schedule, we could see the Galaxy Widefold launched alongside the Galaxy Z Fold 8 and Galaxy Z Flip 8, giving buyers three distinct foldable options: traditional Z Fold for productivity, Z Flip for style and portability, Widefold for media and everyday content consumption. If the Galaxy Widefold performs well, it could have a huge impact on Samsung's future strategy. We might see future Z Fold models adopting a wider aspect ratio, the Widefold evolving into its own long-term product line, more brands shifting to media first. Content-friendly foldable designs analysts are watching this closely because if the Widefold succeeds, it could set a new standard for what a good foldable should look like, pushing the entire market toward more practical, more enjoyable screen shapes. At the end of the day, the Samsung Galaxy Widefold represents more than just another foldable phone. It's Samsung's direct answer to years of user complaints about tall, narrow displays and wasted space. By focusing on content consumption, fixing the aspect ratio problem, and planning a serious global rollout, Samsung is proving they're listening and willing to iterate. With Apple rumored to be entering the foldable game soon, the Galaxy Widefold could help Samsung lock in its lead before competition heats up even more. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think of Samsung's Galaxy Widefold strategy? Would you switch to a wider foldable optimized for Netflix, YouTube, and gaming, or stick with the traditional Z Fold design? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on the Samsung Galaxy Widefold and other upcoming foldable phones.